The Xbox is definitely hitting its stride right now. There's a lot of good news coming off of the Activision deal. We know that that's gone through. We know that Starfield is a bona fide hit. We know that Forza Motorsport is a bona fide hit. Things are starting to turn around for Xbox, and everybody is sort of taking note of how Microsoft has managed to turn the corner. And now we have even more good news. And this is good news for longtime fans of the platform, and I am one of them and can't wait to see more of this. So this is really cool, and I have to be honest about it. I am excited to see what can be done with this franchise in the future, because where it's at right now is far and above and beyond where things were at previously, just a year and a half ago. So this is a rumor, though, so treat it as such. Grain of salt, pinch of salt, throw it over the shoulder. Let's see what happens. A new rumor suggests that Halo's next single-player story campaign is in development at 343, and it's going to be built with Unreal Engine. Think about that. No more clunky slipspace engine. It's pretty incredible to think about. Let's get into it. The next single-player Halo campaign could already be in development, at least according to this rumor. The future of the long-running Halo franchise is in question at the moment, with developer 343 Industries reportedly restructuring the team behind Halo's 2021 Infinite game. In the wake of Microsoft's recent wave of layoffs and the departure of Infinite director Joe Staten earlier in the year, now, while Halo Infinite has continued to get multiplayer support over the past couple of years, the reports suggest that 343 had abandoned its earlier plans for additional solo campaigns that would continue the story of Master Chief and his new AI companion, the Weapon. This isn't to say that Halo's story wouldn't carry forward in an entirely new game, as the same insiders' reports claim that Infinite's post-launch story DLC plans were canceled. Also suggests that 343 Industries was moving on to a brand new Halo project. So there was a lot of these types of rumors and things going on. For me personally, I think that is it something that I believed? Listen, I don't really know. Like for me personally, I thought Halo Infinite did some things great. It did some things not so great. Overall, I thought it was a nice reboot, so to speak, with what you had to do. Listen, they backed themselves into the corner with the Cortana stuff, and you needed a way to get Halo and, like Chief and Cortana kind of back in business, and I think that's kind of what they did here. That's a pretty phenomenal thing that they were able to do, because they basically reset everything. Like, people wanted to play as Chief, they wanted to, explore as Chief, and that's basically what that did. It was kind of a soft reboot, pretty much took care of all the other people that people didn't really care for in the Halo 5 story. And but again, I think Microsoft probably relied too much on wanting to make that game a games as a service type situation. And so when you see how they've kind of changed things around now, we start to see that, hey, yes, indeed, they do have different ways that they can treat it. Because look at this, they still release Call of Duty games, even though every year. I don't see why you would stop releasing the Halo games, not every year, but every few years give people something new from the Halo universe. It just, to me, it makes a lot of sense to do that. And I think Halo Infinite is a good game. I like the the grapple shot. They've done some things there apparently with this new Forge thing and the King of the Hill update that they're putting out. They've got some amazing things going on with Halo, and I think that it's safe to say that Halo is back. Now, does that mean that Halo is ever going to be what it was back in 2007? No, it wouldn't be. It would be kind of a lie to say otherwise, because back in 2007 there wasn't a whole hell of a lot of things out there to compete with it. Now it's like, you have Warzone, you have regular Call of Duty, you have Apex Legends, you have Fortnite, you have, all these things out there kind of doing their own thing. And so that's a lot more competition than what was out there back in 2007. Now, I still think what Halo is able to accomplish has been nothing short of fantastic. And like I said, Halo Infinite definitely handles well, plays well. They've done a pretty good job with making sure that that's kind of, doing some pretty cool things. What's going to change in the future? I don't know, but I think being able to play the games, right, and do that, and be able to play and enjoy Halo in a new way with a new engine, I think that could be pretty phenomenal in and of itself. So that is a very exciting thing to me anyway, personally, and I do hope that they do get these things kind of worked out to where gamers have all this kind of cool stuff to kind of look back on when it comes to Halo, because Halo has done a tremendous job with fixing up the game. Let's just be real. Halo was in a real mess state for a long time, and now it looks like we're in a much better spot for it. So I hope to see Microsoft be able to kind of add some nice things to it, and 343 to actually be back making Halo and Halo campaigns. People, like, for me personally, right, even though like you were watching a little bit of me playing some multiplayer, I'm much more of a Halo campaign person. I love playing through the campaigns. I think the campaigns are awesome. It's been really fantastic to kind of go through them. I remember just staying up all the time, like overnight, playing these games, just enjoying them and having a fun time. And now we're like in this weird world where we weren't sure if we were going to get any more Halo campaigns. And so for me personally, it's just one of those things where I'm kind of thankful to see that this is happening. It looks like we're going to be able to get more Halo, more Chief, all that kind of stuff, because that whole 10-year thing, I always thought that was a little bit too risky. You have this franchise that people absolutely love, so why not let people enjoy it the way that they're used to it? Like, it never made sense any other way to me. So I'm glad that it looks like they're moving on. I don't know if this is going to be like DLC for Infinite. I don't know if this is going to be a situation where we're going to see a full new game, or I actually hope that it is a full new game, to be honest with you. Or I would love to see like regular game releases of Halo. That's what makes the most sense to me personally, at the end of the day. So I hope that that's what they do. I would love to see that, but to be honest with you, at the end of the day, you never really know. But I think when people think of Xbox, obviously they're going to think of Halo, and rightfully so. But I hope, and I think the idea is, when people think of Xbox, they think of like a well-rounded portfolio, because honestly, that's what Xbox is nowadays, right? Some people might not even like Halo or play Halo, and maybe they got Starfield, got them into it, or maybe down the road it'll be Perfect Dark got them into it, or Avowed, or Hellblade 2, or it could be just something like that really gets people interested in the brand. And I think that's going to be play really well for Microsoft. Not box yourself into a corner, right? Like if what got you into PlayStation was Uncharted, well, there is no more Uncharted. You know what I mean? So it's nice that Microsoft has these types of games and things like that. And I hope at the end of the day that people kind of get into it, because I feel like Halo is still very good and very viable. And it really just going to kind of come down to how well the game is, how they can put out these games and how well they're done. So thanks for watching. Crap Gamer out.